children. In the last class we discussed a few answers, important answers of second lesson and first lesson as a part of a S7 revision children. Today let me discuss important topics of laws of motion, that is as a part of revision. Important topic means the concept. So here you can see the picture of Galileo. He argued that until a body is stopped with another body, it moves in continuous in its position. Is it correct? If we have the flat surface, no. We won't find such flat surface on that. And observation of a motion of different objects. Inertia. What is meant by inertia? Applying the external force is said to be a inertia. To resist its body is said to be a inertia. So first law is based on inertia only. What is Newton's first law? If a body is in a rest or continuous, it will be in a rest. If it is moves, it moves. So the first law of a motion can be stated as follows: every object in the state of remains in state of rest or uniform motion unless it is compelled by the external force to change its action. If it is applied with external force, then the body changes, and resisting is nothing but inertia. What is the inertia? Inertia is here. See, inertia is a property of matter that resists changes in its state of motion or a rest. Suppose I am sitting now, someone is pulling, I will resist, I will apply my force not to change the position, then it is said to be a inertia, which is the property of matter that resists changes in the state of motion or a rest is said to be a inertia. As the first law also says that about every body continues in state of rest or uniform motion unless external force is applied. As first law is related to external force, so first law is also known as law of inertia. Next, linear momentum. What is meant by linear momentum? Momentum, product of mass and velocity, is said to be a momentum. What is the second law? F is equals to ma. Force is directly proportional to mass and force is directly proportional to the acceleration. To understand that concept, larger the net force, greater the acceleration. Larger the net force, greater the acceleration. Larger the mass, smaller the acceleration. Smaller the acceleration. So according to second law, what it states that rate of change of momentum on object is directly proportional to the force applied. And if you see the equation on the other side, what you are going to get here, force is directly proportional to delta P by delta T. What is delta P by delta T? Rate of change of momentum. To remove the proportional symbol in our physics, we need to introduce a constant. They introduced K as a constant, that is delta P by delta T. Next, delta P by delta T. Now, based on that, we have an equation, that is, now we have F is equals to m delta V by delta T. How we got the m there? Delta P by delta T. So P is nothing of m into V, but instead of m into V I am writing delta V by delta T. But what delta V by delta T is nothing but rate of change of velocity. It is said to be acceleration, that is F is equals to ma. And third, this is also important, a good machine, most important diagram, figure 11. You try to understand that. And concept, third law, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction is said to be a Newton's third law. And based on a Newton's law, though so many examples are given, action and return. Just you are pushing a bench, in return your hand will also get a pain, and you are holding a bag, you are lifting that, in return you will get a pain. Why? Because bag also applies the force on your hand. So for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Balloon rocket. So take a balloon, fill air in it, tie with that, and with the help of a plaster, paste some sticks, some straw pipes, release the air from the balloon. What you observe, balloon moves back frontward and straws moves backward. This shows that action and reaction both occurs at the same time, but in opposite reaction, opposite direction. So ejecting the rocket also, If we see the rocket expelling the gases outside, that is downwards, and in return rocket moves upward. So all these examples help us to understand Newton's third law, that is for every action there is a equal and opposite reactions. To show the action and reaction forces acting on a two different objects, a simple experiment also given. Take a test tube and fill it with potassium iodide. Take a quality glass tube and small amount of water in it and close with a cork. Suspend with the help of a stand. Heat it. When you heat, what happens? Water starts boiling. When it starts boiling, cork is pushed outwards and the test tube moves, jerks backward. This shows that action and reaction are opposite and equal. Okay. Conservation of momentum and impulse. Conservation of momentum and impulse. How the momentum is conserved? With the simple table, always you will ask this table. Momentum of before collision of two marbles, that is m1 u1 and m2 u2. m1 is the mass of first object, first marble. m2 is the mass of second. u1 and u2 are the initial velocities of the first and second marble. Momentum after collision, momentum changes, its velocity changes, it becomes m1 v1 plus m2 u2 v2. Change in a momentum, how much change occurred? Final minus initial, that is m1 v1 minus m1 u1 and m2 u2 minus m2 u2. Okay, rate of change of momentum m1 v1 minus m1 u1 by t, m2 v2 minus m2 u2 by t. According to Newton's third law of motion, the force exerted by the first marble on the second is equal to the force exerted by the second marble on the first, and based on that, delta P1 by T is equals to delta P2 by T, that is minus. If you use what is the delta P1? Change in a momentum, that is m1 v1 minus m1 u1 by T. Change in a momentum of second body is m2 u2 v2 minus m2 u2 by T. Simplifying, we will get m1 u1 plus m2 u2, that equals to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. So from this we can say that momentum is conserved. What is the mean by conserved? Not at all changing. So before collision, after the collision, it will be the same. So dropping the egg. Why will they will drop the egg on a? So what is asking? Drop the egg on a smooth floor and a concrete floor. What you will observe on a cushion pillow? The force will be the less, and concrete the force will be more and it breaks easily. So from this, what are the topics important? First law, second law, third law, momentum conserved, momentum definition, and examples of third law is most important. So illustrate, I am saying the second answer. Illustrate an example of each of the three laws, important. Next, first question also important. And all problems you need to solve. Whether it in a rough notes or classwork is up to you, because the important first two answers what I gave, you write in rough notes. And this problem once you have to practice. So better you practice all the problems in your rough notes. So what is our third lesson? Laws of motion. What we have discussed? Newton's first law, second law, third law. What is the first law? Every object in a state of rest or uniform motion unless it is compelled with external force. Inertia is a property to resist the change in a body is said to be a inertia. As inertia is resisting the force, and first law also is related to the force, so first law is also known as law of inertia. Second law, F is equals to ma. Force is directly proportional mass and inversely directly proportional to the acceleration. Third law, for every action there is a equal and opposite reactions. So many examples of first law, second law, third law. Next, momentum. Rate of, what is the momentum? Product of mass and velocity is said to be a momentum. How the momentum is conserved? Take two marbles, momentum before collision, momentum after collision, and change in a momentum, rate of change of momentum. So by doing that you will get the problem. And all the problems, I am not saying this problem is important, that problem is important, all the problems you need to practice for your essay 1. Okay children, that's all. Thank you, ma'am. See, I asked you to solve all the problems. Once you practice in that, and examples of first law, second law, third law also important. What is the first law? Every body continues in state of rest or uniform motion unless it is compelled with external force. S.H. Newton, first law. Here you can give examples. A person is standing in a bus. When suddenly brakes are applied, he falls forward. When a person is standing in a moving bus, suddenly when a bus stops, he falls backward. This shows that a external force is applied to change its position from rest to motion, motion to rest. So luggage kept on the roof. What happens when it is bus is moving tied with a rope? Why? Because when a bus is suddenly stops, it may fail on due to inertia. That's why static inertia. That's why it is tied with a rope. When a carpet is beaten with a stick, why the dust comes out? Because when a carpet is beaten with a stick, all the particles comes in a motion, and due to that it may fall down. So examples, illustrate and examples of 3 laws is most important. And in the third law, for every action there is a equal and opposite reaction. So based on the third law, we have so many examples. Person is swimming in a water, it pushes the water back, in return body moves. Bird flies in the sky, it pushes the air backwards, in return bird moves forward. So all these examples help us to understand Newton's third law. What is the second law? F is equals to ma. So rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the force. From that we can derive F is equals to ma. That is, F is proportional to, rate means delta P by delta T. That shows rate of change of momentum. And you know that momentum is nothing but product of mass and velocity. That is m into v. M into v. So delta mv by delta t. Can we take m front term? Yes. M delta v by delta t. What is delta v by delta t? Delta v means change of velocity. Delta t means rate of change of velocity is known as acceleration. So instead of delta v by delta t, we can write a. That is, F is equals to ma is Newton's second law. To understand the concept of Newton's second law, so many examples are given. You write that examples. Larger the force, larger will be the acceleration. Larger the mass, lesser will be the acceleration. Larger the force, mass, greater will be the force. So based on this, a bicycle or a pulling the rickshaw or bicycle, which is easy, and heavy load car, a lorry or a bicycle, which is easy to push. So like that you create some day-to-day life situations and present in your own way. So 3 laws: inertia definition, momentum, and how the momentum is conserved. Examples of a 3 laws. Okay, all these are important. Few problems are given. You need to practice all the problems also. Okay children, and let me remind those who did not submit their projects, try to complete your projects. January 18th onwards your essay starts. Before that, if you complete, easy for you and easy for us also to enter your internal marks, to give your internal marks. If not, we are going to put zeros in projects, activities and in written skills. Submit your classworks, projects and activities before 10th of this January, so that we can correct, and 12th or 11th you can take back your books, or else after the vacation also you can, all Sankranti holidays you can submit, so that we can correct and give your books. So writing part complete now, and watch the revision videos daily. Only few of them they submitted their FA1 activity, FA2 activity, FA2 project and FA1 project. Written skill marks are taken from your classwork only. If you submit your classwork, that column is filled. If not, we'll put the zeros for that. Thank you children.